Hello and welcome to Geoff's Garden 2022. Just thought I'd just give you a quick tour around, see how my garden's looking this year. Bear with me because in a moment you're going to see the world's most beautiful dahlia. Front path leading up to the front door. There's dahlias on one side and geraniums on the other side. This is my square yew tree. Don't get many square trees. I'd like to say it's a quirk of nature, but it's more to do with my hedge cutter. Yew is native to the UK. You can do anything you like with the yew. Cut it back and it will always survive. And it's also very, very slow growing. On the side of the house now, these are my geraniums. I'll have to stop calling them geraniums because they're really pelargoniums. Everyone knows them as geraniums. These were basically ones that were left over from my plant sale earlier in the year. Along the front here is predominantly rudbeckias. They look really lovely this time of year. And in between are some more dahlias. Behind them are gladioli, which have finished flowering now. And behind them there are 5 baby gunneras. The parent of those, which is ginormous, is in the back garden. You'll see that in a moment. It's the 5th of August today, and I think we're about to be imposed with a hosepipe ban, as we haven't had any rain for several weeks. But I'm prepared for that with my enormous water butt here. It's got about 800 litres of water in there. 2/3 of the rain that falls on the whole house runs into that, and it's full up at the moment. I'm going to need that in the next few weeks. We're going to the back garden now. More dahlias. There are over 250 dahlias in this garden. I'm not going to show them all one by one. It's a bottle brush plant. Calestimon. It's a proper name for it. It's a couple of years old now. My potatoes at the back. These are my strawberries, my lovely apple tree, which started life as a step over. It's now turned into a hedge apple tree. I pruned it a couple of days ago. Remember, if you're pruning apple trees, if you prune in the summer it restricts growth. If you prune in the winter it promotes growth. All the plants you see in my garden, and there's £600 worth I sold at the plant sale, all started their life in that greenhouse. I had about 1,500 plants in there during February, March and April. Right, centrepiece in the garden is still this dahlia. Mother and daughter, this is the same dahlia. This was a cutting from this one I made in April of this year. Those of you that came to my daughter's 40th birthday party will remember this dahlia. It was actually in the middle of the marquee. Right, more dahlias. Some of them beautiful. They're all beautiful. The slight mistake I made here was this small one. It's at the back of the border and it should have been at the front. There's another dahlia there which I don't lift in the winter. And the one in the middle I don't lift in the winter either. I lift most of them. overwinter them in the greenhouse. Not because I don't think they'll survive, but mainly because I like to move them around a bit, put them somewhere else the following year. Got Cosmere at the back there, she's finishing flowering. Now the enormous Gunnerer. The mother plant of those are in the front. Spectacular foliage, no flowers. Problems with Gunnerers are they take a lot of water, which could be a problem in the next few weeks. More Rebeccias and Heleniums at the back. These are white cactus dahlias. I've got about 6 of them. All of them came from one plant, from cuttings I took. These were my favourite dahlias until the one I'm going to show you in a minute came along. They are enormous. Oleander, which is a Mediterranean plant, loves it there. Southwest facing, and the brick wall behind it helps enormously. Good things about brick walls is they retain the heat gathered during the day and provide heat for the plants overnight. So I've got 250 dahlias altogether growing. Some of them are this year's ones, the little ones. Some of them are several years old. Now, the star of the show. This dahlia is spectacular. My newest acquisition. I bought this dahlia in April as a tuber, and it's growing in a pot at the moment. I shall put it in the ground next year and take a couple of cuttings from that. It's called Sir Alf Ramsey. So not only did Alf Ramsey win the World Cup for us in 1966, his legacy lives on in the form of this beautiful, beautiful dahlia. By far the best dahlia I've ever grown. I've finished with the view of the pond. I think the fish need feeding anyway. I've had to resort to putting a net on it. Because of the herons, a few herons lately. Don't like putting net at Ogre Pond, but had to do that this year. This whole pond is surrounded by dahlias. This is another new dahlia from this year. Lovely colour. Made a few changes to the pond. Not the pond itself, the surroundings of it. There was a stream running into this pond, and this thing you're looking at now used to be a waterfall. I've now laid it on its side and it's a stream. Water circulating at 1200 litres an hour. So that's about it really. That's how it's looking this year. This baby dahlia will eventually grow the same size as that one. Won't flower this year, but will next year. First year it concentrates on developing its tubers that it grows on. Hope you enjoyed my little view. My two little babies there, relaxing in the sun. I'll finish. There's another one coming out that's really going to be nice, I think, this year. Got to finish with Ralph Ramsey though. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye.